Hi guys, I'm David and this is Jeanette. Together we are Low Range 4x4 Adventures. For the last few years we have been doing some epic trips to amazing locations across Australia. Subscribe and like our videos and hit the notification bell to join us on our adventures. You can also find us on Facebook and Instagram. Good morning everyone, this is our third day on the road, Easter weekend. So this is Fountain Springs. Nice for a swim, quite deep over the other side there. And yeah, colours in the morning on the rocks are just incredible.
Okay, good morning everyone. So we're heading off today from where we camped last night. Just having a really good look around, because when we got to where we were swimming yesterday, I no longer have one of my bikinis. So guessing it was left hanging on the bull bar, and we've driven off and it's somewhere on the track. We're actually going to go back and have a look and see if we can find it, because it's only about 8 k's or something. So if it's there, it's there. If it's not, well, lesson learnt. So just having a look around where we camped. Haven't left any rubbish around. Picked up some rubbish, which is, yeah, really annoying. So checking around the car. We leave things in all sorts of places, on side steps. Hope you can hear this because the engine's running. Hanging on the bull bar. So yeah, looking good. Another good place to check is underneath, because we've left 20-litre water bottles behind, all sorts of stuff. So, but no, looks like we've picked up our crap this morning. Oh, on top of the wheel, that's another one of my favourite spots to leave stuff. So yeah, looks yeah, we'll go and see if we can find this bikini, but if it's gone, it's gone. Today everyone, we're doing some exploring around Bolonga and Rosebud Dam. At the moment we're standing on the slag pile of the Rosebud Smelter. There's not a lot of the smelter left. It overlooks Rosebud Dam, which you can kind of see down there through the trees. At least we think that's Rosebud Dam. So just down the hill is what looks like the remains of the smelter and the slag pile behind it. But just behind us is the actual mine shaft. It's about 100 meters deep, and yeah, being that deep you can't really see much in there, but it's pretty amazing that yeah, it's sort of straight down. It's a big hole. They have dug a lot of rock out of here in the past. So do you want to throw a rock in there, Dave? Get a big rock, something that makes some noise. It's we'll count how many seconds it takes to get to the bottom. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, and sounds like it hits water down there, so I don't know how deep it goes after that, but yeah, it's pretty cool. everyone, so I'm just wandering around the old town of Bolonga, which was the mining town near the Rosebud Smelter. There's really not a lot left here. I can't find any cement slabs like I could in the other towns, but maybe I'm just not in the right place. So we've just pulled into the camping grounds at Rosebud Weir. It's a beautiful flat spot. There's plenty of space here. There's a few families camped around. Really pretty spot. Today we've decided to do the Rigby Falls and the Wee MacGregor Mine track. The track, there was supposed to be a road over to it from where we were in Fountain Springs, but we couldn't actually find that track. It was a bit of a shortcut, so we came back out to the highway between Mount Isa and Cloncurry and headed towards Mount Isa a couple of k's and found the turn into Rigby Falls. It was pretty hard to find it. We just sort of had to wing it in the end, but we know we're on the right track now. It's been probably one of the harder tracks.
Yeah, it's definitely a four-wheel drive track, definitely a low range 4x4 adventures track.
Don't bring your caravans.
No, there's some good low range stuff in here, bit of interesting stuff. It's good fun.
Yeah, so we've just pulled up at the car park to Rigby Falls, and it's about a half a k walk from here, so we'll get out and see if we can find it. Not expecting there to be any water in there, of course, but apparently it's like 7 tiers in the waterfalls, so it should be still pretty interesting to look at anyway. Alright, let's go for a walk. So we found a little bit of water. Don't believe this is Rigby Falls, but look at the quartz in the rocks here. There's some absolutely incredible. This is sort of what that China wall would be. There's seams of quartz in there. You see that all around the place. We'll keep walking and see if we can find a bigger waterfall. I don't know if you can see him, but there's actually like a crab having a shower under the waterfall. Okay guys, so we've climbed up to what we think is Rigby Falls. It's we've come a fair way, and there's a tiny bit of water running. Unfortunately the sun's on a really bad angle, but yeah, this must be absolutely spectacular when it's running. It keeps on going and going. We'll show you, there's a beautiful red rock face on our way back. I'm huffing and puffing. It was a bit of a climb up here, so not a lot of water around, but looks like a couple of little nice ponds to have a swim in. So we're going to cool off a bit, but of course we didn't bring our togs. You guys are going to have to close your eyes. the Rigby Falls track, and we've turned right back onto the track that we came in from the highway, and we're now heading towards the Wee MacGregor Mine. There's a couple of points of interest along the way. There's a abandoned house, and we're hoping that we can find the turn off to the track that'll take us back to Rosebud Dam, but we'll Rosebud Weir. Yeah. So it is pretty slow going. It's like we come across stuff a little bit tricky, but not too bad. But it's just taking our time, and we'll keep on going. So a couple of k's from where we've come back onto the track, there's this old abandoned house. So I actually thought it might have been the pig pen when we came up to it. She's obviously no one has lived here for a long time. It's like they left everything, the old Bedford truck and the tractors. My dad might know what this tractor is. He's into all those vintage tractors and things. There's not much left. He'd probably actually get a few spare parts off it. Okay team, so we're at the side of the Wee MacGregor Mine. Not much left. This is on the other side of the tunnel over the range from where we were yesterday. So we'll just have a bit of a scout around and see what we can find. So we're just heading into the Corella River trail. This was a track we were going to try and do this morning, but we couldn't find the other end of it. So we've been up to the Wee MacGregor Mine, come back to the cattle yards and turned right, and we're just heading in there now and seeing how we go. It mightn't even be passable, but it's only about 6.5 k's from the cattle track back to the T-junction at Ballara. So yeah, hopefully we won't be turning around and going the long way. Alright, so we're going to do the Corella River trail. As we said before, we couldn't pick it up from the other end, so we thought we'd try this end. We've come in about 3 k's, got to this gate, or where there was a gate once, and the track disappears. We could put the drone up, but it's nearly 6:30. It's getting dark and we don't know how far we can get along it. So we're aborting the mission, we're turning around and going back out the way we came, and yeah, I think we'll call it a day.
That was a wild bit of low range in the dark.
Oh, hang on. I don't think we finished some of this yet.